I have never heard. I'm not picking on the man, but I've never heard of you fact checking anything and check if what they're saying is facts. I've never heard
No.
I would
on your
concede
program.
that your
Never.
statement is baseless. That's not correct, sir, unless you have some type of screen recording to substantiate what you're bringing forth on DP's life. Because there are
I'm not.
times,
I'm not
there are
asking him. I'm
times,
telling
sir.
you.
Well, if you're going to tell, bring your
Any
receipts.
live you see PMP flock, and they're in the box more than anybody else. You know, said the
Brother,
things are not being fact checked.
so with this, sir. Are you so you know scrub for be a liar? Let me ask you.
First of all, let's say you don't know nothing about politics. So
Mr.
first of
Sir,
all,
do you know me to be
you
a
shouldn't be
liar?
having any.
Hello,
You shouldn't
hello.
having any.
You
You shouldn't be
are
having
no,
any
Sir,
lies.
sir, hold on.
Brother
Brother P. Brother P. You now come badger me guess, you know. It's because scrub is a guess.
I am
Yeah, you can't do that, Brother P.
You now come badger me guess.
DP, wait. Well, I know before I come off it live.
No,
And
you now
again,
come off scrub.
No,
hold on a
because
second,
you
Scrub.
know,
Let me
when
just say
come
something,
over here.
please. Scrub, let me just say something, please. Brother P, to be in all fairness, Scrub has her specific way how she runs her platform. She always asks for evidence of anything that is being said on her platform. Some of the people that come on our platform might not present the evidence, but she asks for the evidence, and in most cases, Marsha would go and seek it out and read it out for Scrub's sake.
Thank
So I
you.
can't say that much about Scrub.
Can I add a little piece too? And scrub, you're going to surprise you, Chuck, and defend you now. Let me say, the difference, brother B, with scrubs and our one. As Scrub said, when they come up, Scrub allow people to talk. So the PMP, we get a 2 minutes and then we spend 2 minutes to tell all different type of life, but then we get the chance to talk. Now, the difference between over here, where you might think, say, we are fact that I don't let the lies get out. The moment I hear the lies, I am going to interrupt and say, no, that's a liar. Right? So yes, she does give, but she give everybody the chance to talk while they are there. So I will defer her on that platform. Right? But my thing is that when I hear the lie, I go interrupt same time and say, no, that is a lie.
Matthew, I don't know if you're new to me now. Me don't know if you're new to me. She did annoy me. Matthew, me don't really know if you're new to me. I was passing DP live, and DP add me to his box. Him asked me if he come up. Me just send him at me. Me no got people yard. Let me repeat it again. And if you look up at top, no disrespect to my brother DP, check the thing. It's most of my followers there. Check up at top and see how much people are following Scrub. Can you please check up at top and see how much of these people join the live and follow Scrub?
And I would still, you know, people anyway propaganda. The people have follow person who spread propaganda.
No, I am saying
anyway,
the
most followers,
I
mostly.
come here because DP. I come and I say DP. Let me excuse myself.
No scrub, you're not gonna know scrubs.
No, but let me say something here, sir, brother P. You cannot say that because one thing you will find that there is no neutral grounds when it comes to both parties. And sometimes when a person is not politically inclined, you will find indifferences. There are powerhouses on both sides of the aisle, but there's very few, a handful of live room where individuals can go in and express themselves. Is every single life perfect? No, neither for JLP, neither for PMP, neither for individual who consider themselves neutral. But you cannot tell a person that they should not voluntarily click their own life and have their life. If there's some differences, yes, I concede. But that is so egregious. That means that we are all in some type of held stance without actually exercising our right to voice our concerns. You may not necessarily agree with one's concerns or how one go about conducting their life. But you should never tell a person that they don't have the right to hold a live, because majority of the time it's mostly about chronic issues that's facing every single poor person and water issue that she focuses on.
Hold on. When me do bread and do boya, brother, show me your receipt where you do a scrub the boya. Show me your receipt where you do a scrub.
I came up to tell you I did send out the request for you, but no one I see entered the live. I'm going to go down.
Mama, I don't need to show you the receipt, ma'am.
No, I am gonna
Because
leave.
I don't need to show you the I don't need to show you the receipt, ma'am. But I'm telling you the honest truth. You don't as much as you might have a platform, but I don't do what I don't speak about what I do for people.
With all due respect, I'm gonna leave.
I don't speak about what I do for persons. Okay, whatever I do for a person, that's between me and that individual.
Sir,
So when I go mash up my good life, I may have.
But DP, with all due respect,
It's not a matter of mashing up live. It's a matter of speaking facts.
DP,
And every one of us want a better Jamaica. And in order for us to have a better Jamaica, we have to speak the facts and speak the truth. If you want to leave, you leave, because the truth is the truth. My brother, you have to speak facts. And facts are just facts. You understand what I mean? I've never heard that lady with a next device to debunk when the PMP them come on her live. Never. But not because she's here and pretend to be nice and all that. We have to speak facts.
So one second, brother P. So
brother, she don't even tell me. She don't even talk about what she do for people. Because me more popular more than she. I want me do for people in my country. I want me help people. We not speak about what me do for people. I must people go tell somebody. So I don't need to come differentiate that and tell people what me do for people. She not popular more than me.
One question. How was brother P, 1 second. How was I addressed? And then now that I come up, the person already leave. The fact of the matter is that I stand by 100% what I said in the beginning. If you're going to, and I'm not bashing anybody, you can do whatever you want to do. We live in a free country. But let me just say, this is the one thing I agree with China upon. That you have to have some type of qualification or some type of know-it-all for start a live and just start talk about stuff. That's the one thing I agree with China upon. Because someone who just have way too much freedom and think because you don't have this freedom, you just exercise it when you don't know anything about the damn topic. And it's frustrating to me. Because how can somebody be telling a lie and you just sit there and allow them? Because if you're telling a lie and telling misinformation, it must be tackled. It cannot be left to fester, because one person are going to take up that lie and not decide to go fact check anything what that person did say before. And we're going to have the same set of dunce people. Lies and lies, it all propagates more dunce people. We need to stop it.
Brother.
Tackle the lies right as they lie.
Matthew, hold on there. A long time I beg DP and Chuck. When Chuck gone, look here, no man. You see, when one thing me have to say and come back on it. You see, when people come to tell lie and the man a tell lie, you have to write down, man, and make it write down the lie. Stop interrupt them, me a beg you know. When Chuck there. Me know no skin or scratch, you know. Me know no can't bear for hear it. But when a man tell one lie, he might go tell 100 more lie.
Olympic,
so
it's not. No, Olympic, it's not. Olympic, it's not about us, because we know that they're lying. It's not about that it scratch our skin. It's the fact say it's your Packer generally can mute because your background noise kind of loud. You know why you having a but the background noise kind of loud. Yeah, it's not about the lie. The lie itself, everybody knows it's a lie. It's about the ones who do not know that it's a lie. That's the problem.
No, but you have, Matthew, you have the facts. DP starts read out the thing.
Yes, but Olympic, DP, there are people.
DP,
there are people.
Let me just start to DP and run.
To the lies.
No, approach this thing wrong. DP, you're a teacher, sir. Listen, me man. You and Chuck have the information, sirs, and I'm begging of you, stop to force the issue, because a man that tells lie come with 10 more lie. He not just tell one lie. I don't know to stop him at one lie. I want to hear the other 10. Please, man. And look here, having scrub is having these people. Make them bring and come and make we speak down on their lies, but we can't attack Scrub.
Olympic.
You
You are educated and you know how to disseminate lies. How many other people who are watching the live know how to disseminate lies from truth and know when? Because some people them will come for the lie part, and as soon as them hear what they want to hear, them entrench themselves further into it. And some people will try to learn, yes, but you are educated, you are willing to learn. Those who are not educated and those who are not willing to learn, if you allow them to hear lies, then it will only further the amount of lies that you're going to hear down the stream. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Matthew,
Matthew,
me not agree. Here why me not agree with you. You see, September 3 has defined what Jamaicans see and how much of us know what we want.
Olympics, stop betting on stuff. Don't bet on stuff. Do not bet on stuff. It is very easy for stuff to slip back into the way that it was. So do not allow the dons to continue to be dons. Do not allow the dons to hear information where them don't know.
We just can't agree with
Olympic Mario.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you, who attacked her just now? Because I never hear Brother P attack her. Brother P asked her a simple yes or no question. That was not an attack. How is it an attack if you ask the person if they have a
somebody background nice.
Asking a person who was alive if them fact check them things.
Make somebody mute and we talk. Make we talk. Let me say this. We have to apply psychology on this game of life. Let me tell you why I say it, Kizzy. I'm in a lecture about it. There's a set of us out there who now come out and support what we believe in. And different people come with different style how to run them platform. Right? And they feel that once you talk to them in a certain manner, it is a form of disrespect. People do it. I'm not, and I am not saying from the beginning. Me there from the beginning, no, Kizzy. I am here from the outset, and me see when she call in the PNP. Come up on her live all the time. Not all the time, because she not at me all the time. But at the same time, it's her method of talking. Me can't say that. Attack me and she quick to drop people.
Olympic way. How much convert you have for either side? Where you use as a measuring stick to say she effective or not? She was asked one simple question, and it shouldn't be in a no way, shape, or form. That was not a disrespectful question, or that should not offend anybody. That was quite simple and easy. It is simple. I run my program this way. I mean, you know, have to explain yourself to nobody because you're your own person and you're free to do what you want to do. But you're on the panel and you get asked a question. It is simple. No, I do not fact check. I allow my guests to have a conversation, free will, and the people choose where them want to believe or listen to. That is my style. Simple as that. I don't see anybody badgering her according to DP.
And I don't see that neither. But
you said nobody must attack her, and I did not see any attack.
All right,
either.
maybe me use the word wrong. Let me say what me want. Let me say it again. When you have certain people over here, it's for us to teach more people that follow them.
True.
And that's what me want. So certain things like what you know say she do or other people do, you have to find a way how to ask the question rather than being direct, because not everybody like direct question.
You have to be diplomatic.
But Olympic,
you have to be diplomatic. Hold on a second,
to be
Matthew.
truthful.
Hold on a second, Matthew. May I wait for a long time? Listen, you have to be diplomatic, because one of the reasons why I came up in the box is in defense of DP, to be honest with you, because I know DP is always on her platform. And being on her platform opens up the gate to get to a lot of undecided.
Algorithms, boss. Algorithms.
Yeah, man. And also forget to even get some information out there to a lot of the PMP, because there are not a lot of PMP that actually come onto our platforms, but they will go onto her platform.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so long as I hear that. I agree with that. What do you mean? Scrub the provide I'm not more followers than we around here.
No,
I miss
no,
my
I'm
man.
not saying. Listen, yeah, miss the
I know
point.
that the man has said, man.
Punkos,
Punkos,
yeah,
me
miss the
you go
point,
everywhere,
man. Yeah, miss the
Punkos.
point.
Come on now, man.
Yeah, miss the point, man. What may I say?
Stop.
I'm not saying that she has more followers, you know. I'm saying that her platform has a wide cross section. You understand? Some might be independent. Some might
You
be,
used to measure that I am the one. Tell me.
What we used to measure that?
Yeah, yes, a wide cross section. So that what I like to know.
Because-
How you know that who they over there, what is them affiliation? Other than you know, say enough PNP always there over there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then guess what?
That's what I'm saying.
Kizzy, guess what? Too in it, she always attack on some issues where of certain people. Sometimes that is not political. Cause we do a lot of hardcore politics, you know.
Yeah.
And she will talk about one water issue over there, so or some
No, we
people
talk
will
about
forget
that,
light. No, but we hardcore with people.
Olympic.
We hardcore, you know.
Olympic. You ever take me a street fight on a Friday night? Oh, well, no. May I ask that question?
Soften the ground.
Ever taking me a street fight on a Friday night, eh?
Oh, you look here.
Yeah, man,
Punkos,
of course.
you know,
Yeah.
you say
Well, no.
you
But me a street that about politics.
but you're
No,
hardcore.
that's
The first word that come out of your mouth, Punkos, is that me's a labor right. So nobody.
No, me I
the
say-
man where
no, I'm
look
saying-
at Punkos. You see the man.
So you're gonna
no,
tell
no
me
have the listening ear. You see the man where no have the listening ear. Everybody know you know. So nobody now go open their mind to listen what you will say. That's readily, you know. And when me not be disrespectful to you, to say a whole heap of people listen. Because your argument is true. But like me, as they see me, they know a Olympic. And they see you, Punkos, they know who they know, Madam Speaker. So even though we have the information, you know, sometimes some people block away from how we say it. Some people don't want to hear it, so because they might say we're political.
Them zone way out
zone out.
because them say we tied, we politically motivated.
So sometimes we have to soften up the ground, my people. That's all I say.
Olympic.
Yeah, man.
Let me say something about Scrub.
Go ahead.
Me like the Virgin before, and I think Kizzy Dan share the same view. I'm not fascinated with her necessarily. I find that she's not particularly prepared for a lot of the subject matters, and she depends on PMP-minded people to guide her.
So suppose it's a method that. Suppose it's a method. You know what Scrub say? Let me tell you what Scrub say. Scrub, me the first Scrub. Oh no, I missed the point, you know.
Olympic, let's allow me to say what I say. Just allow me to say
Sorry.
I have noticed how she operates, and it seems to me like she's deliberate at how she do her thing. I am saying to you, if you want to open a topic, for instance, about the Prime Minister and how he has managed the country, minimally you must research your material before you come to the discussion. If not, leave it alone. Don't come and depend on people who's going to be biased one way or the other to guide you. That will not happen. And this is what the brother is saying.
That might be my objective. You know, I feel kind of everybody come. Yes, because she said. No, because here what me I said to you now. She has said that she directed people in Western St. Thomas who to vote for. Me say upon her live and here she say.
Olympic, listen to what me I say. I am saying to you that she oftentimes depends on people with PMP persuasion to guide her for the most part. And me find her that she could kick out somebody who have liberal persuasion than PMP-minded people. Me find that out to be the case.
And that is a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So she don't impress me.
But that no mean, say.
Impress me.
No, but that no mean, my brother, that because she is that, and because her method is to claim that she don't know, we must not dig off the hard rock off of it and get people to come out.
So out of if you tell her about she
no, I don't believe that.
She don't know nobody. She
But
not
No, but
talking
that's
about
not
Jamaica
about
with them head. She
All
out
in
and
between.
disrespectful.
All right.
Exactly.
May I listen?
Exactly.
May I
All in
listen for a
between.
bit now?
Just a minute. Just
Right.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Owens.
All right. So let me talk my side of the story. And I think it looked like an Olympic alone get how me function, right? The reason why I say Kizzy, I say whatever minutes about badgering, that was the intention of a joke to start with. But brother never just come up and say, Scrub, me ask you a question. Why me never hear your fact check nobody? Right? He went on. And I'm saying if Scrub felt attacked, she have all right to feel attacked. Right? The next thing women not like is enough people here complain about why call somebody say it in a comment a while ago about why labor rights are friendly with PMP. Zin, if we do exactly what them do, all people are gonna see the difference. That are one. Two, again, Scrub was here begging PMP to come up, come talk. I don't want to sit here and only talk to labor rights. That is boring for me. Zin? So something else I'm gonna say, and this is not to attack anybody. Me just feel like, and yeah, some people may see now I first may see them. Me don't know the man as Olympic was rightfully say, Scrub have been friendly to me in our box. And when me go there, me argue with all Blair, Richards, you, the two of them. Extreme. You understand? So she not really, I agree with her. Me say people say she's more sympathetic to PMP. I've seen that too. Zin? But my thing is, if me do have a call and me hear somebody like call Chap City a chatting foolishness, me now go tell Chap City, say, take him down out of your box and a foolishness, my chats and whatever. Back to how she do her thing, me wonder sometime when she says she are right, if she really are right. You hear me ask her since even if she learn anything.
Exactly. It's a method.
Scrub,
It's a
and she
method,
say,
people.
all right, me all right. Scrub just want, and here the element of me feel say people are miss, and I think especially labor right on a too thin skin. Part of TikTok is entertainment, you know. So I disagree that she have to be on a certain level, like where even Matthew I say, oh, in a China, really have to know because you think. I used to do interviewing because you know this, me start one program named Portland Positive or whatever I want name. And a lot of time I know the answer to the question, but the question is not for me who know already.
Exactly.
You understand? So me I say,
don't make me have to have a man and work in Jamaica.
nobody's skin nothing like yours.
That a true femme diva, but you know me, I'm gonna come up to defend Brother P because honestly, the whole time me do it for you, you know. Can me not join backs with certain people. DP, if remember to say you are also very new to this space. You're new to politics, you're new to commentary, you're new, but you are new in the TikTok space. You never there when shit hit the fan. So when people have certain feelings or certain observations, is because them get enough time to see how these people operate. You hear? So you have to be mindful of that. And you know why you are welcoming some people back? Because you're never there before September 3rd. So you're going to get welcome. You are not known as an ardent labor right.
All right. And that we just a while ago, Kizzy.
You are not known as that. Even and when I asked you the last time if you consider yourself a JLP blogger, you did not want that title. So just remember, say there is a difference.
So me like what you saw a while ago, and I'm saying just like oh I am new. You know things are every day there are new people to TikTok.
Yeah, but not in the political space like that.
People them with the scrub on a daily basis. The Hugh Blair, the Sydney Blair,
the same.
The Richard
remember, so we can all see who are in the lives. We can all see. People, unless the people them out the on ghost mode or them the out for you. But once you can always go in the view the chat view up there so and scroll down, and that is something that I do in almost every live because I want to gauge who are the audience. You can tell. So nobody, let me tell you, nobody we do TikTok live, none in the political space can boast about no following. Because you see earlier earlier you had 3 or 4 JLP persons who were live, right? Who did that? Who are hosts. And as these people end their lives, you go find say the live where run, I go up. You have people who jump from live to live depending on what is the subject, if it interests them or not. So I go say, oh, when me do boya and how much followers and my followers them there. When she was here, the live was 160 something. And then after she left, it go up to 170 something. And now it there 156 steady. I mean, this is not necessary. I don't think Brother P was disrespectful to her. I did not feel like he attacked her or that he asked a question when not valid, because it's a question when enough people want to know. Nothing wrong. If I did ask, if somebody go over Squitty and we go ask him, so my bet Squitty would not answer in that manner or be offended. I just my opinion still. Me personally, me not go on her live, me no business with her. Me not interested to tell her what she do or how she do it. But me not like see labor right. I defend something with make no sense, because I don't wanna there all of it there and see it. Not because you go over there and you like and you want to go debate with PNP or debate or whatever. That no mean to say the question asked is not a valid question that could have been handled without no farmer stress or problem or fish jump off of the line. Because nobody need to attack her.
But I have one question. Why is it that when the PNP is challenging labor rights and something, I don't hear her trying to break it up and trying to get other views on it? But whenever Punkus or somebody comes with a point, a valid point, I always hear somehow she want to try to stop it and either change the topic or take a break or do something, just something to break up the man. I'm more 1 second, Paul. I'm more than one time I see it, and that's what leads me to the fact that I think say a sabotage, she try to sabotage, because why is that being done? If the person has a good, because all to the point where O'Neill say, I want to hear what Punkus is saying. Him said that multiple times, and at the same time, she still try to distract from what the Punkus was trying to get across. So it's not me trying to be biased, because personally, I've been on that live a couple of times. I don't have anything against anybody on this platform, but this is why I say that if you're really, because if the person is claiming that they're ignorant to politics, okay, that is fine. But why are you trying to challenge? Why are you trying to dictate on a topic that you know nothing of?
That is
you have no right to be dictating or challenging on a topic that you have no knowledge of. If you really have no knowledge on that topic, then I don't want to hear you dictating or challenging a view or trying to stop a view from going through. That is not appropriate. That's just my personal opinion.
So in essence, what I said, then you have some people enough to entertain and don't talk to and don't let up in my box.
No, DP, we have no right to tell you who to host and who not to host. And I did not say that. You have.
Yeah, but what they say directly to you, Matthew. Scrub off our way, should do our thing. There are some people block me, and me glad like all the ball that every time I go over there and drop just facts. Him no want to hear that.
DP, what I'm saying is, the fact is, right now she's on your platform. I know that she's a guest, but that does not stop. There's a thing about being a guest and learning something. If she was on mute or if she was actually actively listening, fine. The fact of the matter is that we're talking about something serious, and then she kind of coming over here and acting like she run things. And I observed that.
Yeah, that offend me.
Because yes, she runs her own platform. Yes, she's a guest, but a guest is a guest. I do not come into your house and I'm invited as a guest and start run your house. I don't do that. So I don't expect that to be done when I invite you to my house.
Yeah, but may I say, it sounds like when I do the same thing where
Matthew.
It sounds like when I do the same thing when I accuse her of doing.
Yeah, Matthew.
DPC one question down in the box there for you, in the comment section from Mali. That is a valid question.
Mali. So DP, I want to run your live the same. I actually thought it was her live when I just came in.
The question is, do you want to? That she said. You want to run your live like how she run fair? That was the question.
Okay.
Pretty much Malia said she sounded like she was the co-host or the host of the live.
Yeah, but
They were there when it started then. They weren't here when it started, DP.
Which, yeah, so...
Yeah, they're never there.
Someone never there when it starts, so that's why. So maybe DP can explain
let me tell
where
you.
they had the conversation.
Let me tell you. You see...
Let me just before you.
All right, go on, Pa. Go on. Yeah,
you see, my problem with Scrub and our company is that me too, the journey, the impression that it was her live, you know. We never know she was a guest, like the rest, all of us was a guest. See, but apparently she's a special guest, and that's all right. For that, if that is her destiny, we move from the night. If that is her designation. But what this thing is the notion that somehow she's a kind of gift to TikTok, and we must ask a question because she happens to have a word for receive that she help for people and yada. I mean that is personal. I don't really care about that. Maybe if you ask the man if it would help and scrub up a lot of people, that don't matter to me. The fact of the matter is that from time to time I've heard on our live that conversation taking place and it is disparaging towards the Prime Minister, it is disparaging towards the government, and she don't put up a foot against it. She entertain it and make it seem like it's cool.
My people.
You have a problem with that?
No, my people. Dirty labor right is a term used, and this is the problem. Let me say something. I got to answer the person. When Scrub and DP was here and Chuck was here, Scrub said, DP, I don't want to take you over your life, you know. Right? DP said to her, just go ahead, man. We just go and enjoy ourselves. DP, at that point, Scrub said, I want some PNP up here. I want like 3 PNP because I pay labor right up here. Now, people who not there from that time there, and if I lie, me I tell DP, say, come there, you see when you lock off a while ago, Kizzy, a straight yes, I come. When you on plank, come here, me there in the thing I watch you on plank, you know, until you say you go here now.
I know Olympic way. That's why I tell DP, and that is sometimes the reason why the numbers fluctuate and go up and down. Because I know who was in my life. I know who was in Plank's life. I know. Me there here in a O2, out of far you, me just never want to come in. Can I see who in a DP box? And sometimes I don't really want to come on DP live neither because I know DP want to entertain comrades. I'm not interested for it.
And you say that every day. Every day. You say that.
Of course, it is well known.
Watch this now. Kizzy, let me show you something. Like me say, DP did in a media, me did in a media. So maybe that's why we have that kind of perspective. We bring in a conversation and we bring in certain audience to capture certain information. Because every morning me as a brother we go listen with Ingram, you know. Because when you listen to Ingram, you can get the agenda for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day. How much time have you heard me say that Olympic way? Because that is what me do every single morning. We go on the platform and we listen to what they have to say because that is the agenda for the day.
Right. So these are the things where I think we kind of have to change. And we cannot be like them in our labor right.
Olympic, more
I beg you 1 minute. Let me beg you 1 more minute. Let me beg you 1 more minute. We say this. You know the first week or the first day, partner draw man come and say he have things and he want for him partner draw. Me there for days I watch him because I want to hear the partner draw where he come with. And the man just use a marketing strategy upon the whole friggin' world. Just use the Prime Minister and his family and make millions by just doing that. Have we stopped to look on that? It's just a simple marketing strategy employ, you know.
You ever
and we still are waiting.
You were sitting over there for days and listen, wait for a madman for contact gossip. You are one of them who help create a man.
But Kizzy, when he started, when he just started, I am listening.
When he just start, then Olympic, me don't know when he just start to, but me never go
Kizzy,
listen.
but Kizzy, you have to hear what he say in order to rebut.
For what? For what?
Of course, because a lot of shit went chat. Look here, Kizzy, more than a year now, or year and me not listening. Me not go there because me realize I pay shit in my chat. And it don't make no sense. And him just use some like a marketing and salesman and bend down to Jamaican standard to capture people audience. Because Jamaican love. Kizzy, remember one paper used to name X News, you know. It used to sell more and cleaner, you know. And we have to understand, say, and I say it already, Kizzy, in our circle and other circle. Yeah, don't you know Punkus figure it. Labor right tend to be a logical thinkers. And labor right want things professional. The other people them and also their mindsets there. So some of them need to rewire. And some of them will never be rewired. So we have to always remember that. And you see the way you know express on yourself, you know true them Republican people are conservative. I know that, you know. But me no know, me no see, you know, like all of Matthew, because you see when Matthew I pull up are things of a conservative mindset and be professional. I know everybody are going to do it. We just have to know that. But take a heed and go on, you know.
Olympic. All right. Me hear what you say. I disagree with everything what you say. You understand me? Me and Scrub not have nothing. Me and Marsha good. You understand me? I just not like how Scrub conduct our platform, so me not go on it. You understand me? Me personally, me not have nothing against Scrub. Me don't know nothing about Scrub. Right? No, Scrub will have all these guys over there because guess what? She give them the platitude and the latitude for talk and spew all kind of something. Sometimes one man talk all 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You understand me? Me now go sit up on the platform with no PMP and spew them things there. You understand me? Not only that too, you have to understand, say, we now go waste with time I listen to Ingram. Now go waste time I listen to Sydney and Hugh Blair and all these people. Spew and make up things. Remember, you know, the evidence out there. We depend platforms and present evidence. Right? Now, when we talk to them, Maya, right? Remember, Chopper John, Chops Media, asks Ingram one simple question. Is the PMP collecting money on behalf, that's Sunday, on behalf of Melissa victims, right? And he must say, there's no misappropriation of funds. And Chopper say, and may I ask you, are they collecting money? Extreme come up on the program, Extreme say, you try to force someone to say something. No, we ask, do they have a panel platform so they might collect money for Melissa victims? That's why the question is yes or no, if it's on the platform, you know. Right? After about an hour, Ingram, I go around and can't up to no. And Extreme say we are trying to force something down the man's throat. No. And when we bring it up on screen and say, see it here, this is the PMP site, don't it? Yes. I see them collect it and they say 50% to them, 50% to victims. Right? And when him see that, him still not acknowledge say, yes, them collect money. So you want me now and Kizzy and Matthew to sit down and listen to Ingram? What are we going to learn?
All right. So let me add something to you.
Jesus Christ.
All right, stop. Me go on. Sorry. I mean, man, when God, you see what me are telling about labor right? Who the two shot them, God?
This is not about labor rights. It's about
But let me tell you something. Yesterday, art of war.
Someone a PNP sympathizer. You know what me?
No,
the best is.
no, you see the art of war. The art of war. You see in the art of book. Hold on, you see in the book. You see in the book, the book, the art of war. You have to know your enemy if you can fight them.
Exactly.
You have to know your enemy if you can fight them. You have to know them tricks and them laws. You have to know them plans. They make it easier to fight them.
That's why I see. That's Olympic. Where you don't know your enemy. That's where you sit down and wait for Pepsi do 3 days.
Kizzy. This morning, Ingram said, look here, Ingram don't answer. The people them understand and they go look for the truth. How much people that is there. It's not about talking to Ingram. It's the same thing you know I say, no, but you're not applying it 100%. And you see the way Help me with the man name, no man. For me guide. When Chopper deal with him, Chopper now talk to Ingram, because I know Ingram now go agree. The people them where they learn that. Kizzy this morning, Ingram say in the pan thing the Chuck, and Chuck bring in some people upon him last night. And him did a chat, say a lie, Chuck say, and all of these things. And me typing at it exactly why the issue was on Dennis Garden. I must say what Chuck say about Dennis Garden on the side. I mean just because Chuck not tell me the truth, you know, because me know the truth already, you know. I mean no Chuck know the truth, so me no have to worry about Chuck mindset and Chuck thinking. When me said to him, say he's an MP and a businessman. And as a result of that, he becomes the primary culprit in this action. And that makes me type up in there and tell him. In come off of the topic same time. So, me go there here because I know them are going to run out. And we have vulnerable people in the society. How do we help them?
Gullible too.
Because when them man run out with them lie, you know, Kizzy, they lie wicked.
Here,
Kizzy, we fight war, man.
Very unfair. I know right. I know fear to be. Yes, I'm telling you something. You know, if you just admit, say, you get a rush out of going back and forth with Ingram and Ubler and them at the time.
No, it's not a rush. It's not a rush. Hold on there.
That you don't want to communicate across platforms is and across the fences is not a true statement. Me used to have Ingram them for my life. Me used to have Ubler, the whole of them will make sense for my life. Everybody with they here. Me not talk about no new people. Everybody, when we used to bring up Ingram,
September last year, Kizzy.
No,
September last year, yeah, do that. Not September, February last year.
No,
man, February last year.
All February last year, we used to facilitate them. 1 minute, please.
Me know when
we
you
used to
change
do it, but there is nothing in it for
change.
us. There is stuck on one point. You cannot move because they are. Look here, Missy Ubler, you know. Used to dep on me live. All as me turn on me live, then come. And me used to have them there. And me see hold him one day for over 6 hours. And when he couldn't make a point when make no sense. When he left, he come right then cuss him like dog. And so we have independent on the live, and he couldn't convince one independent and make we are you. And he create a big war with them. We've been you Richards me attacking, no Blair, Richards.
You Richards,
so
man.
Don't make comments like that. Because we've been there and done that. I am just of the opinion that you cannot get up every day and beat the same horse. It makes no sense. And me done as me. If uno labor rights keep all Ingram in a business, because Ingram should have get phased out completely. None of them come ready. You think one time when me turn on my live, me have to cause be a bad word and I tell who to go FYM and do all sort of something. Me not have to do that anymore. My life them
remember that.
Because me get rid of rubbish.
Kizzy, this is part of the reason why I stop from TikTok so much, because I don't have the energy every day if I wake up and I argue with the same people over the same damn topic. And it seems like the owner have the energy for do that.
No, let me tell you.
1 second now, I want to hear constructive debates. And the fact of the matter is that yes, and I'll reiterate it multiple times, everybody is free to run their platform as they choose. Nobody has a right to come up here and tell you how to run your platform. When Brother P come up here, he never tell her how to run. He asked a question. Nobody has a right to come on DP panel and tell him how to run things. That's not what we're saying. We're just asking you state your bias, you state where you stand, so that we know exactly what we're dealing with. Because every day is a different story. Either there's a strategy behind it or something else. One person tell me that this person has a strategy behind it, the other person tell me that this person will do it for this other reason. The person themselves need to just say what the reasoning is and leave it there so that people know what they're running into. That's all we are saying. And the fact of the matter is that you can spread whatever lies you want to spread on certain platforms, but on different platforms that should not be allowed. If Punkus is tackling somebody, why is he being stopped and paused when he is reaching to the meat of the matter? Punkus not talk much on panels, him dey on mute most of the times, and then when him finally want to talk, most of the times he might get interrupted for no reason. Most of the times, and I find it so unfair. Because him don't talk much, him dey on mute, and then when him finally says something and I beat them with the information, then he might get interrupted and I get told to stop. And it wasn't just Punkus, it was Chuck too. Chuck did that address something and he might get told to hold on. And no, a lie must be confronted, because Olympic, I don't know if you were listening to yourself when we were having the conversation, but you kind of just admitted, you yourself kind of just admitted, and you could replay the clip, that the misinformation spreads very fast and spreads very strongly. So if you yourself is admitting that, and you can't deny say admit it, because I heard you say it before and it's unclipped, then how can you tell us that we're not supposed to confront the lies as soon as them come out as somebody?
That's what I'm saying in the comment. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle. If you don't attack the lies immediately as they come out, you cannot undo the damage that the lies do. You know what I mean? So we have to be very careful with that, and we have to make sure we tackle those. I personally, like what on the Olympic, I personally, do
following. They already know what their agenda is, right? Just like yesterday on Carl's live. When Carl start full up inbox with them, Carl keep on and say the topic is Dennis Garden and Jack then. Who them start talk about? Andrew Holness. They have an agenda and they are very good at it. And most of the time, I go give them that. The PNP, who sit down with every day, they are very good at sticking to their point.
All right.
Always a try best to get them to agree.
No, man,
and they
you want
that's why Chopper could have Ingram for over 1 hour, not answering a yes or no question.
Don't bother beat Ronnie
before you go.
Me go just
beg you 1 minute, man.
I go jump down, because I go on a soccer match right now. Please.
Yeah, come here. Me I go work,
You see what I say? It's nobody beat Ronnie Bush. 90% that we do this for amusement. Don't bother feel like say Ariarte. Don't bother mix the sauce or deceive yourself, please. Right? It's the political space amusing. When you find a leisure time, you tune in and you amuse yourself with whatever conversation. And that's why a whole heap of people do it, right? So don't bother trick yourself and think it's otherwise. Yes, we get joy out of that. On the other hand, there's a set of people, a set of we on the both set of the field, because the conversation is mutual. There's PNP where I say, oh, they don't go upon labor, they don't entertain labor right. There's labor right, they don't entertain PNP. So the conversation is very mutual and it swings. If you listen to it at the same thing everybody else says in some cases, right? So you know yourself, you respect other people, because if Kizzy are hosting live, you know say Kizzy no entertain labor. Don't go upon Kizzy live, go and demand Kizzy fi have labor pan our live. No, that is rude, right? And then if you go upon Carl live now, you know say Carl is about the battlefield. You can't go upon Carl live and run off in guests and a proper housekeeping. Just look at table manners when you go about your business. You understand? And just that, I have to just know yourself. You have to know the audience. Know say yo, Scrub, no well educated as much as she do her thing. You can't expect say Scrub. But you know say Scrub but do it for your amusement. You're not gonna expect Scrub to take out no IC report and read through it and find thread and this
political intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. So that's an unrealistic expectation for your place.
No, but 100 live.
They're gonna what? Let me just say one thing and come down after the live, please.
All right, let me
go work. Beg you it one time. I have gone to Jamaica before the election, after the election, in the election. They are Westmoreland in the morning, and Westmoreland is heavy PNP. And they are Portmore. And the same argument when we get, like when the election call and Andrew win, the PNP them, when me the monks, tell me say, RGR no say it. And when me call a Westmoreland pass on PNP, them say RGR no say it yet, so the election no won yet. What we have to realize, my people, is that there's a set of Jamaicans out there that we might look upon what Ingram and all these men and people out there doing and feel say there's not an audience out there. There's a lot of Jamaicans who believe in what they say. They don't have the facts, but they believe it because they're not hearing anything else, and some of them don't want to hear nothing else. But at the same time, we have to stay consistent as much as they do. That is why KFC, Burger King, and all these courts and all these companies come in on news at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock every night. And not because them not sell chicken, but they have to stay relevant. I leave it right there, my people.
Hold on. Stay focused. You wanted to say anything? Can you just there for a while?
Yeah. No, what I want to say is that sometimes, we have to be smart and intelligent. You see, the moment you realize that somebody has stick to a point, or they don't know, they have the political intelligence or basic intelligence. Sometimes we not get too emotional. Just deal with it, take your time, take it down, dissect it, and then deal with it after that. We don't have to cut them off, grab them at the end, because they have to learn at some point in time. You understand? That's all I have to say for now.
Okay. Respect. I am the one who cut you how much time. You want to talk freely now?
I pretty much expressed my point, but I still feel like if we show grace and we have to communicate with them, because even if I one or two people, I don't know what people are follow them, but even if I one or two people, and we can get across a numbers same way. Because remember, at the end of the day, politics is a numbers game. You understand? And the numbers is limited. So if we just go stick to our regular numbers, that means our numbers then not going to grow. You understand? If we stick to our side.
It's interesting you say that, because even the other day, I said something to I think it was Lashika. And Lashika have my respect. Lashika even have mad privilege on my page. And me tell her straight up, say, to me like numbers. Again, Olympic, me not even know say in a media or whatever. I like numbers. When me and Scrub start, I doubt me did have 20 people. And she asked me permission if she can send out the live. And I said, what kind of question that? In fact, people can record my live, share it. I don't care, right? So when we get to learn there's something called the For You page, enough time, Kizzy, this is my thing. It's not so much the person in the box. Me feel like there are people out there who they want to hear the conversation to make up their mind. I think what JLP did wrong is not stamp them authority upon some information and nobody can tell me nothing. When people talk about Andrea here about 28 bank account, there's a lot of Jamaican walking up and down and I say what they hear PMP say. Empress said this, most PMP people, they don't read. That was established a while ago with O'Neill. In come on the same something the boy was saying can whatever, and when the question was asked to him, what him say? No, the archives out there, anybody can go read it. No, they don't, because a lot of PMP followers, what they do is they just listen and regurgitate. That's all. So Andre that say you have to do with entertainment and all that. Travis says something that the comment I like. I like to embarrass them. Me not even gonna say beat them or whatever. Me like to embarrass them and people have sense. For example, somebody asks, who was it? I remember my name. He made ask one question about cartoon. Why she still under the tent how much months after want to PMP money and scrub call her and she come. She end up start cost me drop her because I not do the disrespect on my page. But I believe that there are people out there where them on the For You page or even in the watch thing and them a listen. So it's not just the person in the box. That's how way me think. It's not just who is in the box. I don't know how to feel about that.
DP, look here. As you say, you just learn about the For You. Enough time me there For You. All upon labor rights life too. Because not every labor right me like. And not everybody will labor right to us me like. And if me in the life, more than likely I want to participate. Whether me choose to be in the comment section or me there in a box. That's just me, right? Because I am a person who's very opinionated, as you know already, and me like to be active. If it's a conversation, me go add me 2 cents. Very rare me not have nothing to say. I must choose, me not choose. So sometimes me just stay out of For You and observe and listen. I already told you, you started your live when there were 3 or 4 other JLP lives running. Yeah? When these people end your live, that is when your numbers started to go up. Scrub left all long. You see your numbers? You see gone? Where following gone with are they? What, 20 people? Who like Mario and stuff and Punkus and so who jump off of the live? Them the affair people them? You cannot watch TikTok numbers when you're live. If you want to see your numbers and your statistics, DP, wait until your live finish. Then you go through your statistics. When me do my live, or when me done, me I say 11,000 people, 11,000 views. Oh, TikTok come to this. Because at no given time during the live, me no see more than, me see 200, maybe the most, at any one time. But that's how TikTok work. People are in and out scrolling, and what a lot of people don't know, when you're out of the For You, it is counting as a view.
Yeah, man.
Right? The next thing, Damian, when you was live, sometimes if you look in the top right hand corner of your screen where you will see how much people in your live and a plus sign telling you how many persons are actually out of the For You. It shows. Sometimes it come up. So these views and numbers, that I don't care about numbers. Me care about impact.
No, man, the numbers when I talk about in the kids, and numbers at the poll, and not the numbers on TikTok.
No. But me get where you say I am the one, but I don't think that is the numbers where Damian attack. DP.
Not about the actual numbers. And what I'm saying is, yeah, we can go and look as
in
they
your
say.
live, the
Yeah, say
viewership.
who I watch. Me not have time for constantly. I check the for drop down the thing for see the people. Them TikTok have a way of telling you who is rising in your life and who up there how long and whatever.
TikTok, you
all
only
of
for
that.
statistics if you really
Right.
want.
But
them.
when me I say the point I'm making, Kizzy, just like me and you, as me say, me go up on For You page and me actually click and I listen. So my and every box me go up in. But me I say we don't know who is who. So this is what me no want. And that me feel like I just had the argument there. It's like I'll do even Matthias say him not dictate, but it sound like we people feel allow some people and don't allow some people to run it that kind of way. Yeah? Which my thing is, and this may be sound arrogant, but somebody like I think I asked him last night, Ingram, me say well, make you block me. Cause every time when I go in there, me drop a fax and they mute me as soon as me say something. However, me know that. Thank God Ingram that all block me because me can't learn nothing from them. So me not get to agitate them.
Yeah, but you see, this is why Damien is not like nobody want to tell you for run your life. It's sort of a protectiveness because look, you not black them, right? And this is maybe why some will beat against them because when we say
me like that way it's a while ago.
When you say labor rights, for example, we bring them in the box.
Sorry for cut you, but you know what? Me did just start to my life. Me recognize that. And me have to tell people and them take offense because say you want to catch Ingram all long and when you catch him now, you come at diss him in my box. And to me, that is unacceptable. You go over film box, go diss him or when you do your live.
But
I'm just using that as an example.
That's not possible. That's not
yeah,
possible.
But what I'm saying, Kizzy,
look here, hold on. There was a time when everybody used to intermingle. When they used to allow people in the boxes and everybody talk. But when you as a labor right go on the PMP live, them start disrespect you, mute you, kick you to them box at them first started, you know. And look at it. Up to today, you still have some labor rights where you facilitate them. You cannot go on their platforms, not so easy. Especially the hard ones. Disrespect would have kill you. You see, like how you, even though you say jokingly, you were saying to Brother P, say, don't badger your guests. Them not do that. They will not protect you. You hear? Them are going to kick you out and class you.
So me hear what you say, but me I gotta reiterate what me just say. Me no want nobody have nobody where them well want hold from when or whatever and come from my life can disrespect nobody. Me haven't seen it recently, but me I say when me did just start the live, it up me I say, oh, what is this? Don't make no sense. Like more I say, yo, go in at the people in place, what thing or do your live, make them come. Don't use my platform for that because I know that I'm a purpose. So me no business who have up who from when, whether before election and whatever and stuff. In fact, I've seen labor right when as you say, I've seen labor right in a box when I talk to them one of them and it turn out in a cussing and SYM your mother and thing and me I say, oh that look now.
That's why me not come on your live when me see me anybody them in your box.
But DP,
I stay far, cause me no want me nobody fall out.
But DP, as I was saying, I don't try to manage what I do. I tell because, and I'm not coming off of beef that I have with anybody because I don't know the person to have beef with them. I've been on their lives occasionally. Personally, I'm not coming up here to have beef. I'm coming up here strictly based off of what I saw in this life currently. So I'm not coming off of base of anything that I might have seen previously, because I genuinely don't care. You would have seen that I took a break from TikTok. So me coming back on here, I'm coming back on here fresh. And I have an issue with what somebody is doing. It doesn't mean that I'm telling you not to allow them on their life, because as I'm saying, I have no right to tell anybody who or what to not allow on their life. All I'm trying to do is just address something that I believe that was wrong. But I'm not saying that there's a problem with them being on your life. Neither did I try to rush the person. That's why when the person was in the box and was calling my name, I asked to be let up so that I could discuss with the person.
Yeah, but where the person since I said where they was saying, and I was reading some of your comments and through me know say your mouth light. That's why I never did want to bring up in the box. Cause me hear you're moderator upon other people live and people are say something I want and kick them out of the box. So even the owner for the live I say, yo, Matthew, where do that?
Chill now.
Yeah, good. I have to go off what I know. Yes, it was Leonard asked the question. But me I say me know your temperament. So me I say me sure I know exactly where this would have gone. Or maybe me that judge you wrongfully. But I be upon the matter when me know. I don't have no fish. Only beef on Zin, what me I say is, me don't know, it is what it is, and this is the space everybody can share my opinion. But me liking some comment and say something to just withdraw out people. And it is what it is. I am a agitator. But me feel like people want said no let up them people. And me hear people discuss even college, me think that is unfair. Like a film live. If you don't want hear me talk to the PNP.
No people, kids talk about Carl today.
No, not today me I talk about before.
Oh.
Me never depend life.
Oh no, you're not the first person to say that to keep it.
No, I
You're
know
not the first person.
But no man, what you say, I know you me not even know say that talk
Please.
today.
Me no new to this.
Yeah.
Me no know.
But when me I say Kizzy, it me feel like Carl entertain too much. Cause even last night, I made a go type something. You know, so you come to me head, come here listen and me a chat and thing, and I didn't even ask to come up because Ingram did the whole day and whatever. And me I say, why them people allow Ingram to spin too much lies and whatever. And I was going to comment and say, you know what? Enough of this bullshit. Me can't anymore left. And I said, no, me just take on myself.
Yes, best way. Better you leave. You know, see, yeah, I was there when me joined Carl Live. A 4 people up on Carl Live when me joined Carl Live. And me did it till Carl Live build up and Carl bring up him and Carl. But Carl bring up him special guest. Then me leave. Me not go tell him what to do on him live. Me just take on myself.
But DP, you have the same view as us too. If you hear bullshit the entire time, it'll go piss you off. So
yeah, but me I says me not going on man live and I tell him what to do and and in too sympathetic with them people and
whatever. Nobody never said that. I don't think anybody can.
Yes, I've seen it even in the comments.
No, I mean right now in the panel, I don't think anybody in the panel.
I don't think anybody can.
My bad Carl I get cussed because Carl stays a long time because the thing is, remember, you know, when you follow someone, right? And when you get up and you say, all right, remember look through my mutuals, the person them when you follow, you know the type of conversation that they entertain. So from me say Carl, me know say anyway Carl the more than likely the politics. But when me go now as a labor right and me go in and hear people that disrespect him and he can't get a word in and them and mute him, me feel like a shit. I mean, I said, then why Carl allow himself as a big man to be subjected to this kind of disrespect? Yeah. So yeah, we have lost Carl a long time because Carl love PNP box. And then when you go in at the box, the man him get disrespect. Me go to know and see him. Because although me no know enough of my labor right, them you know. All who and them me and them no talk. If Mrs. Maddy on platform I disrespect them, it hurt my feelings. Because them I defend what me believe in not because me and them might not agree. Me no want to see no labor right. I get disrespect on the platform and people I treat them like shit.
But even that way I say, Kizzy, I agree with you.
You have outline, you have some other people who we know say we have some of we labor right them, they don't have the facts and them can't argue a point and defend themselves, but them still a try. And then when me see them I get disrespect certain way, it hurt my feelings. All in me not like them.
I understand.
So because of that, is a protection. Not necessarily we are telling nobody where.
But when me I say Kizzy, but like Carl is a big man. Carl is a big man.
I don't know beef or no fish or no chicken or what. Chew me a rasta or no let me chew me a vegetable.
Yes, a DP about big man. We are rusty. We say.
Me I say Carl is a big man.
I come now box and come like a big me after the big to
DP?
Yo.
Okay, all right.
I tell you now over and over years, me I tell you stop go on PNP live. That's why I don't get too much disrespect. Me? Anytime I let in a PNP in my box, you see? If he ever just open him out and say one wrong thing, exit. Same time. No disrespect for my life from a PNP.
Petal, Daddy Strength, me ask him less today. Daddy Strength said, me stop up on live. When last you see me go?
Holla, they nearly making holla one day, nearly holla.
That is trying to say stop go now. He saying entire disrespect and in stop go.
So I kick up Kerry so till he can't take you no more.
Yes, as I was saying, Kizzy, Carl is a big man, right? And when me hear him all in a Daniel and thing, I like him literally a beg for talk. But me I say, him a big man. If him want do that and he want go through the pain and agony and the disrespect, like me not gonna tell him say don't go in people in box. Likewise, me even a while ago just read the comment somebody say Carl let too much PNP in them box for chat foolishness. I think are the man live. Me can't tell him what to do and what to do.
Nah, give nobody my platform for spread no propaganda.
You can do it or you choose not to, but me I go do it because Carl, I wanna do with foundation labor right what me know
and have it stop
you know,
and have it stop.
Over here, make people like yeah, all right. May I say something to your DP? You know, same. One man me I try say to Mr. Vegas, me respect say you take out the platform and really, but I don't think you should allow yourself to be disrespected by some people. You have to recognize your status. You have to recognize who you are, and him take an offense to it. He is so offended. Him say, me not fi tell him this that he might try this, and me say okay, no problem. You see, 2 days later, him that here in a big war because what happened? Somebody tell him about, somebody call him out and name, and I mean say, see, you never have to subject yourself to that. Big and me not bring you back now for stir up nothing, you know. But those who were there know, and those who remember. Me just use it as an example now. The fact of the matter is you can blog. You can blog and you can get your point across and you can get your information out there and you can get your following without having to subject yourself to disrespect. And
DP.
Yeah?
PNP listen to us more than labor rights. PNP listen to us more than labor rights. Trust me and believe me. You don't have to go up on a PNP live.
Say they don't know that, no? May have people who are PNP who text me and tell me say, boy, I don't know your labor right, you know, you know me love you, me not left you alive. May I tell you that? I know. A lot of time when you say user, Wally pa user, them are PNP.
Kizzy, me have PNP, a foreign. Send money come give me say buy a drink, boy, your labor right. Me not vote for labor right, but me rate you. You make me learn enough things. Can't see it. Some of them know better, you know. But then just come out and want breed of people and want place where you don't know what to them why they can't change. They not change. All when they know say a foolishness, they not change.
We have to remember say some of them are agents, some of them are the propaganda fearless. So some people you know get change from them. Their job spread propaganda about the sleep. Wake up, spread
nah, do it on my platform. Them nah do it on my platform. Not even over my dead body.
And when you present facts to them.
Them tell you about your mother.
Exactly.
You see, I decided to stop host people like Ingram, you Richards, Seabreeze, all of them listen to me live every day and in my box. But I stopped because me hear them when they on their own platform. It makes 0 sense because way and them discuss, they not agree, and then by the time when leave your platform, then over them platform I tell them people all sort of manner and nastiness about you and class you, and then they want to come in your box. Right? It don't make no sense. You see, all right, look at Mama San. Me and Mama San never have nothing, you know. Me see Carrier hosts are live. And when me look, me see this Maddie in the comments. Natasha, that time she named the account name Mama San. She named Natasha
Da Costa.
And be a disrespect to Carrie, you know. I mean, look, I me say, who that big burn that? I me start cuss her. I mean, her cuss about 3 days straight in her inbox, back and forth, back and forth. All this time, me never know say she the mama son or the mama son or whatever. Because I have never seen her becoming a follow PNP live. But she come in at the live unprovoked and start cuss Kerry. No, just like this morning when me have my live, Tina Times was there. The whole time me I said, Tina, come up now. Come up. Come have a conversation. Me I invite her up. She no want come. She na the commenter right, and then she said she have her own platform for vice.
Yes, me did say me never depend live, but me did even say, yeah man, I saw them can just chat in a thing. If we mute them when they come and just a chat them rubbish and now come up in their box.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember.
See there, and me no invite up comrade, but me I say okay, maybe she's there because you have the other one when man plank always a war. Me invite her up in my box all the time before. But right now, election gone, September gone. Which point? Tell me which point irrelevant now at this time? A governance time now. And if there's a labor right blogger, me not about you, no DP. Me not about those who can. If you're a labor right blogger, right now, you are supposed to be educating and informing the public about the work of the government. You don't need for depend no platform a discuss about school bus, a discuss about nothing with PNP. And right now at them in the hot seat with Jack then and with this incest charge. At them fear search ways and means we can defend. Tell me where we have provide platform to give them to talk about something like, relevant now.
Hold on, Kizzy. Let me ask you something because where the money man look to go buy bed. Yes, man. A money man look to go buy bed to put in a hospital down in Portland. That's what I go for you.
Listen, I don't know where you're getting bed from. Yeah, I don't follow his platform. I don't know what kind of gift him get over there. I don't even know how much one of them bed they cost. But me did interested figure it out. The fact of the matter is,
I will give him the authority if you carry bed go put in there.
Hold on, Rusty. The fact of the matter is when the screen recording send out and start gather up and a galley up like it came on us over Twitter and people start condemn the behavior. Me see him respond to one labor right and say, I am only responding to you because you are measured on is a pool challenge. And I don't know. Where follow up film platform? I forgot tell me if him raise enough money on that platform via TikTok to buy 10 bed or 2 bed or whatever amount of bed in claim. 2 bed then say then get the hospital. 2 of them bed were electronic. Must be up, down, whatever. Right?
How much money they make?
How much? Me never hear or seen it in a #1 pan trending when daylight say him. Whatever project you want to do in your constituency. Me don't know if I think this TikTok thing, but then he is one of them who is a regular.
That better upon him if he take piece of fee money buy 2 bed like we bounty killer do.
Him is a regular. Come on, Rusty, him is a regular we beg GoFundMe. I mean, I know the GoFundMe money go, right? So I see through me, let me tell you something. Miss Baz is my MP, was my MP, is my MP. I don't have MP right now, and me thank God every day. Me no live down there. Cause me no know if my heart could have take it. Me no acknowledge the mullet. Me no pay attention to him. If somebody no bring in things to my attention, I don't see it. He will have to declare that source of income to the IC. Well, user, me don't know about that. Because as far as me know, the IC is very, very PNP friendly.
But if you do it as just a charity outreach, you not for declare nothing.
So what you mean, DP? So charities in Jamaica, when you have run a charity, the charity not registered. You know, have to.
No,
I'm saying the IC
collect money in a charity and charity has to have to register, you know. You go
No. As well, let me say it a different way, as a gift.
Well, gift different, but
if him saying give it as a gift or whatever, then just do a fundraiser. There's nothing what I see I got do for looking at the funds that's with him, because he not claim me as in personal money.
But TikTok gifting, me no say in this country where me live, if you collect certain amount of money on TikTok, it is seen as income and you have to declare it.
That not going in Jamaica.
Well, in the IC, them say
user, but the gift is not a personal gift. That's what I'm saying.
Well, me don't know.
No, the money.
Enough of my business though. Me just answer. I am the one. I am the one. You satisfied with the answer?
Me just pick at yourself. Me don't think the answer can satisfy that, because to be honest, you have to go declare the source of funds. So they have to go say where them get the money from. So we want to see if the IC are going to be honest enough to talk about that.
What kind of IC you talk about? The International Criminal Organization? Where you try to...
You know what's crazy about TikTok? The crazy thing about it, well, me don't know, because whichever way you draw down the money, that is the proof. So if you can say in draw down $1 million for TikTok, I see have the ability to see him have to provide that information, and you can get a receipt from TikTok.
In January, West apologized in a newspaper for his previous actions.
But I don't know how you been. You want to talk or you accidentally send a request?
Yeah. Good afternoon again, guys. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, man, we are here.
Yes. How many anybody talk about the big lie Mark Golding go tell on the podcast we have a couple of days ago? Him saying give 80% of his salary to charity. Mark Golding was getting at least $8 million per year before the raise. Now him getting $18 million extra. What? How much is 80% of $18 million? You don't get like
certainly not 350,000.
This man is a liar and a deceiver. And I know nobody talk about him. I never true Dennis Garden business and all that. But the man go up on media go tell a big lie. Say 350,000. And the person that was interviewing pick it up, but he just tread through it and just make it bypass like that. The man is a liar.
So watch how we handle something like this now, brother. See video, make it go and stay in one little corner and go and rest. The time will come if you use it. You see, some of the things that they speak on these podcasts is to try to keep themselves relevant in the media. The claim that Nikisha made that is backfiring now, that was the purpose of making that claim. She got trend over him. It's a whole rumor that she and the Prime Minister, whatever, when nothing goes so. It actually backfire upon her. It's the same thing with Mark Golding. They will go out there and make these erroneous statements in a bid to go viral. And I'm going to give you one more reference point or example. Remember that comment about water being more expensive than gas? It's a viral moment, something to keep them relevant and keep them talked about. That's what it is. So not everything them say, we need to respond to, especially those things that lack substance in a sense. What needs and is the talking point right now is actually Dennis Garden's scandal. That's the thing, because guess what? That's directly stealing from the taxpayer. That's depriving or defrauding government resource, right? And that is the important point that should be
on every discussion right now, all right? I mean, I try to say good afternoon earlier before me say, me respond to that brother man, yeah, man. So my bad again.
What I word they use are quite important.
Yeah.
And Westmoreland, we are saying important that.
Not really, but you know. But as me said, no, like on a real though, seriously, they are seeking relevance. I've been listening to the conversation for a really long time, without commenting. We just listening and taking everything. And you know, my view on the whole conversations with PMP blogger, whatever you call them, on the platform, I think it is a necessary step that we should take and must take. What we need to do is organize ourselves because we benefit from it. Believe it or not, we benefit from it. Them benefit from coming on the program, but we benefit more because hear this now. Their benefit is trying to stay relevant amongst their supporters. Our benefit is that it's the undecided person who gets to listen to both sides, you know, have a debate. Then the truth is revealed before them and they no longer trust them because they're liars. They don't have no truth that they bring to the conversation. Like, I don't understand why we're afraid to talk to them and why we don't control ourselves and have debates with them. Debates should be easy for every single one of us because we have the truth on our side. We have the truth on our side. And the biggest assets that we can have. And that's why I'm putting at the chat saying, hey, me love beat them. Me love women. Let them make them talk and tell a lie and then present the truth in front of everybody. That's how some deal with Ingram, as some deal with all of them. I will admit that I know they can be disrespectful. I know they can be, you know, loud and obnoxious. But we just have to be patient, organized, and control ourselves and control the conversation. And DP, you are on the program nicely. I don't have no problem with how you are on the program. You're not allowed disrespect, you're not allowed to get out of hand. That is a space that PMP can survive in. When there's order, where there's discipline, they will not thrive there.
I take that as a compliment. Thank you, sir.
Where there's order and discipline, we all know it. Kizzy, you know what? You know that's the truth. You've been in this space before this space exists. Where there's order and discipline, they don't thrive.
Travi, I know for a fact that DP Ongla enjoy the new person in the space basically where a lot of people enjoy until they come and they find out so they can't come over here, come be rude and disrespectful and tell people SYM and tell lies. Then you and I know they will stop coming eventually and he will be blacklisted like so many others. I mean, no, so someone want to take pleasure in the debate. I mean, I have a problem with it. Me just know I mean, I want to do it with them. It don't make no sense. I rather a random comrade come up in my box and then me and them can talk. And if that the random comrade want to tell me about my mother or whatever and say what they want to say and cut, that I feed them business. But me not have no time for waste pan. Me no waste powder upon Blackboard, man.
Yeah, and that's the reason why the lady jumped down. That's the reason why the lady jumped down, because apparently, if you're not fact checking anything and you say you want to upfront in a politics and you know nothing at all about politics. If a question has been shown out, you don't know nothing and somebody has to verify or clarify for you, that's not good. You understand? And that's the reason why she jumped down, because you see people follow places where they can get. You see, every time a lie spill and they talk every day on a platform, you end up become truthful to some person. So we have to be careful. So yeah, some places I'm talk lie, I'm this, I'm that. You can have a platform, a person come and spread a lie every day. And then you think people are gonna believe it. It will become the norm and people start to believe it. You understand? And it being truthful. Just like everybody come and say the Prime Minister thief and the Prime Minister this and the Prime Minister. I am in the state right now, and every day I have to defend my Prime Minister. I'm around the people. All my co-workers, I'm around them. Because me can afford for people as peer, basically with them here on platform or with them here on social media. And you have no facts to it. You must fact check stuff before you speak. And that's the reason why she jumped down, because she don't want to hear the truth.
Brother, may I say this to you. Look at it this way. You see, on their platform or on their own time, we can't tell them what to say or when to say it. where we have an advantage is when they come in our presence or we go into their presence and we can hold their foot to the fire for the truth. And that's the difference, you know. Because anything where we don't want them come say in our presence, please be reminded that they have live access and they can go up on TikTok and talk a bag of crap just the same. They can talk a bag of crap, and yes, a lot of neutral people now go they go listen it. But when they get up to themselves and want and a couple of them, people overcrowd them. People overcrowd the people and scroll through TikTok and say, we have so much people over. Let me go hear what I say. And you have 5, 6, 7 somebody has said the same thing over and over and repeat, just like you mentioned just now. Then you're going to have somebody else who go carry on that same bad message. Right? So, and it is important that we're out here and I go just as hard or even harder and I push the truth out there and confront them. Because if them talk and we don't say nothing or don't do nothing or don't confront them, it would appear as if they're speaking the truth.
So, brother,
you're speaking the truth.
You're more at the way you say. And I feel like I kind of do an introspection now. And I feel like part of it why, one, me love chat, which everybody's supposed to know that by now. But two, I was raised in the church. And I've had conversation with even atheists. People say they don't believe in a God, there's no God. I'm going to go back and forth to them and all that. My thing is not to run with people. Because if they come, like you say, a co-worker, when they run them, when they don't learn, you know, they still are going to go with their life. Me now say, when they give them the truth, but like what the Prime Minister said, when them tell the lie, we give them the truth. If them don't want to accept it, that it's up to them. You see me? I say, but if somebody say, there is no God, God no real, blah, 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 whatever, I'm going to say, go ahead, that's why if you don't believe in a God, blah, 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 and something. At least give them the facts and the truth, which me feel like, and that's why I'm more on them over here. So then come with the lie, me draw the truth, because I have one of them, which I first me even see him over here. So when they on Shaka Fame show every Saturday morning, I tell pure lie. And then try, if you come with it a while ago, to talk about the bad doing a Siaga in the 80s, why FinSac was needed in 1993. And when Chuck Collar in man, I say, yo, brother, oh, me now listen to no career, blah, blah, blah. I say, okay, fine. Because him typing in the comments, say, add me up so me get to teach on the labor rights. And when he come with lies about 93 and I blame 87, he go from 87 to 86 to 88. And then I say, PMP get the country 93, which is a lie. Everybody know that. See? So my thing is, if you run them and tell them, say they're not welcome. And again, my focus is on the people that want to learn. And sometimes you have to use them idiot if you actually teach people who want to learn. That's my thing.
If you say all liberate them, right? All liberate them for the platform.
Sometimes I have to teach labor right too.
Brother teach labor right. Yeah, time to PMP.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, you know, Kizzy. That's the thing. All of us have our purpose. All of us have our style. All of us have our way. What we need to do is just be orderly and conduct ourselves properly and work in unison. Because watch this now. You not go argue with them, you not go confront them. You come down, and then me, I go after them. But then there are moments when we have to just kick back and make you do your thing, because this is just your niche. Like when I came on earlier, and DPR texted me and I chat if more, I said something. No. Because what you were saying is what I agree and subscribe to. And it's a message that needs to get out there. So I don't need to cut you off to say the same thing. I don't need that. Everybody has their purpose. When it comes down to history and things way back, certain things way, way back. When Rusty started talking, me just want to listen. I'm just going to listen. I'm sorry. Nobody me. I want to hear what Rusty has say. You understand me? All of us have our part to play. And we just need to come to that now. I haven't gone live on my own platform in a good while now. I don't remember exactly how long, but a good while. I see Anisha go live of late. And we can circle and support Anisha's live, and we can circle and support DP's live. And you don't have to be leading the conversation. You can just be there as a support. And half the time when you see me appear on my live out of the blue, maybe sometimes it's that PMP live, but because somebody send me the link and I say, yo, come over here, so we need your help about something. They must say something more with them. You know, I'm going to go after them. Because that's just my thing. Some of we are sniper, some of we are the infantry, some of we are airmen, some of we are on the sea in the Navy. We all have a part to play. And that's just it.
And you see that we saw a while ago? Sorry, Anisha, may I come in? That is something I realize. And that's probably that stress pan. I want some more PMP because I want PMP. Me realize that from me just coming at the space. If one PMP come in, if 7 labor right there, everybody want to ask a question same time. Everybody want to say something. And enough of the time, them also turn in an argument. And then you have people in the chat now and I say, oh, allow this person to speak because it sounds like say everybody a jump down on a person. One them just say one something, I hear them may get it wrong, but what is saying 7 other somebody did the way I say the same thing and want to talk at the same time. So I agree with you, Travis.
DP.
Yes, ma'am.
You see, when I came on here live, and Mrs. Scrub, me I wonder, I wish I'd go away because she not go on people live. That's a one. You see, when Scrubs just start beat the Prime Minister, she start out with the water business. And me I tell her, say, for weeks, she beat the Prime Minister. And when the facts are, when the people are present her with facts, she said, no, my father, living out whichever area, how much year old, and he must water problem, and people have said to her, say, the water is being sorted out, and she go on. She love the excitement and the propaganda, and she behave like say she naive to this. Here, don't follow her. Do not follow Scrub. You just a play fool, forget twice.
Manisha, where you hear Scrub say, when you hear nobody else say?
Yes, I agree with you. But she love the mix-up and the bagger.
No, me understand that. And there are people who follow her will like it too. But as I said to you, where you hear she say, where you not hear other people say. In other words, the point I'm making is, again, let me reiterate, not for the time them, me tell myself this, I will never be able to convince one comrade about nothing. Because for one, comrades, the PMP is a cult. Zin? So you know easily get one cult to step away from something where they believe. Me say this over, me have woman when me there with and deal with. And me ask them a question just to feel out and me know them a PMP. And me I say, Ray. We don't even come publicly and say it, you know. And the exact answer the whole of them give me. When me ask them one simple question, because PMP think like PMP. Then not even have to hear somebody else say something to say it, you know. Like even now, the one named Neil where Scrubs did want make me talk. Make him talk. When me ask him say, oh, you just hear the PMP for da and everything you want people to enjoy the JP. So me say, some Bridget, me ask you this. What you have to say about Dennis Carden? No, me don't want to say. Me say, see? He don't come up to have a conversation. He come up to say what he want to say. He bring up this thing about the FinSac and Ray, and he not hear when Chuck ask him, say, so what you hear about FinSac? Where you say no go so? I'm just saying there's no report. So I'm going to play the clip, Chavi, with the report where them owner leader said there's no report, then he pivot to something else. And so PMP thing. So my thing is not to try to convince a PMP or a comrade. I don't think they have the ability to do that. But after the people them who may not pick a side yet, I want the truth, that is why they facilitate them. So that's what it is in my views.
Yeah, but to be truth and fact, tell me what PMP do for Jamaica. And the facts is out there from 1962. We're not talking about before we get independent. If we get independent, which party run the country best? It's facts is out there where people can fact check. You can check all the years the PMP run things for. You can check all the years the Labour Right run things for. And the facts is there, the Labour Right always on top. So we don't need to tell people that any person willing to learn, they will check the facts.
Yeah, but all right. So brother, let me share something with you. Brother, let me share something with you. You know when me learn say 3 months after Siaga born in Boston, Massachusetts, him go back to Jamaica?
And that the man that dedicate himself more to Jamaica more than even Michael Manley and
all right. So me ask that question, so let me answer it for you. At 2016, when I did migrate and they home for around a month and now work, and I say, you know, man, why them people are 8 Siaga so? And I start looking. All me used to hear from PMP, him is a white man and he not born in Jamaica. That's all. And me do my own research because me and Rusty say enough time and saw that people. There are a lot of things where we can't talk about what we don't talk about, you know. Me grew up and me hear the lies them and then talk because me did have me create my own opinion because me hear so much time. Me the things I when Siaga, them saw CIA said him come to Jamaica. So me the things I when Siaga big old man in come to Jamaica. Based on what me hear. But I know everybody are going to do the research. Some of the things them we have to actually spoon feed them with. That I point to me and make. And we can't just say, oh, the truth is out there. People can't know if they want to know. Because again, Empress keep on saying it. Most PMP followers, they do not read. When I say they can't read. They do not read. So what them do, them listen to live and hear people say stuff. And a lie that go on channel and challenge, after a while feel like it's true.
DP.
Clear enough. Exactly.
Saturday, DP, Saturday I had a PNP on my live. And him come up and him ask a question. And see, by the time him ask the question, Kingston 11 rush him. And Kingston said, no, Kingston 11. He make we hear him out. And after 2 lakhs coming down and thing, and me see Joshua come up and talk to him and protect him. I know say after protecting don't talk him say I am more informed because him come up the night because him born in a PNP but him don't know nothing about it. Him come up and start a topic where him never know nothing about, and when them start explain to him. At that time the man say I'm a PNP. And him say him really sick because him sit down quietly and listen. I will never have no issue until I think a Chromas come up there and rush him. And we have to say no Chromas, we have to respect him.
Me hear that part, me just join when you must say no, Chromas did say no, he never really like a rush him, man. And that's really but when I said that a while ago, you know that's come to my mind. What come to me a while ago? We know whole labor right now, where and we know everybody know them. Then did a PMP. If we say we not talk to the PMP and we shut them out, all them will get converted. So me have faith say some people can't get converted. So me get always entertain them and talk to them. So maybe makes me seems dumb or whatever, but me believe that there is faith. And enough of the time them and the facts convince. Maybe they don't accept people. Hold on, remember you say Kizzy. Maybe they don't accept what we are upon a live right away, you know. But maybe somewhere down in their mind them say and somebody else say something to them and they realize, you know, so this is a foolishness for me I support. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime when you get the chance, there are many of them, several of them among the JLP right now, even in this blogging space here. Anytime when you get the chance, ask them. Oh, you switch from PNP to Labour, right? Ask them. Because
Travi, you switch from PNP to Labour, right?
Travi the Pantita, I'm not sure if you might hear you. But just every time when you talk to one, ask them how it happened. And listen to them. When you listen to them, then you will realize there are no real independent nobody in Jamaica. You have people who are labor right, you have PNP, and you have people who swing vote depending on however they feel or what move or shake them in that present moment, right? A lot of the people who switch over right now, they will tell you that is Andrew Holness. Here, they might tell you straight, and a lot of the people, you have some, you have a lot too, where we tell you say Nigel Clark. That's something we do. That's something we specialize in. Me I go ask a person. Me love know me in this space here. Majority of who depend we live them every day. Me ask, me know the foundation labor, right? Me know the people who switch over from recently, from 2016, from 2020. Me get them backstory because me like to know. Because that is the only way you can really truly influence nobody. Well, I'm about your business part about me if you ask you. PNP women's movement have mount now. Petal, then put out statement. Petal, where them I say? I me never see nothing from them.
No most about the incest.
Stop scroll from about the last 3 hours.
As Travis said last night, look how long they jack them thing. Julian tell Dian last week say the man pay the money already, so what else you want or something. And we never hear no statement from the PNP. But as they said, this a money I want little nobody know, so then could have run out last night.
No, they no put out no statement. But when Dennis Gunn article come out in the Gleaner Sunday morning by Sunday night, then put out a press release, so a badly written one too, poorly written one.
Me I say full of, me not even read it. The only part me see are the part where me I say when my man
full of
say
grammatical errors. It does.
And me I say no signature, true?
No signature on the party, but I know the first. But those who remember, sometimes I feel like a prophet now. Me start feel like Damien Crawford, because I did say it on my live, not on my live, but on one of the lives. Them I think maybe Pan Kingston 11 live. Me say Mark Gorlin, them PNP gonna send out one press release with no signature and just letterhead, and them I gonna suggest say
the boss are doing job.
Yeah, and suggest say
him moving.
For more removing himself. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, DP, add petal. Thank you very much for remembering, Anisha. But I did say it. Because me know the playbook so well. I think that's me think me kinda get bored from you see when I say me enjoy beating PNP. Me do it for so long that me get bored by it now. You know, in one time he used to sweet me. So me understand the passion and it. But no, like meh.
We want some new
people. Them a complain about Indicom a complain about the Jesus secretary them and disciples them where get cut down over the Easter weekend.
Oh, the choir boys.
The choir boys. Innocent choir boys and disciples.
You know, one innocent little girl, 13-year-old, they don't need no defense.
As part of the agency's investigation. Me not see Arlene Perry and one of them catch up over Facebook. What he might tell her about say look how much hungry people that Jamaica and this, and if I that she worry about. And he must supposed to be one teacher.
He's supposed to lose his job.
Remember say a whole heap of them let me tell you something, Petal. You see from this incest story break, when I wake up this morning, I start my live. Me can tell you something. Me one very observant person. So when me start live,